So football.
Yep.
How do y'all feel about your situation? How you feel about the Saints?
Definitely not having an off season showed last week.
Yeah, I think it showed
People
all
are
over
dropping,
the league.
bro.
I think it showed
People
all
are
over
dropping.
the league.
Our
There's a lot of
offense,
injuries.
our offense
Wasn't clicking.
Yeah, not to the point. Mike Thomas is hurt. I mean, he's got
Right,
a
high ankle sprain.
But even before that, I mean, he didn't do much in that game. I don't know.
That Tampa Bay
I know he
defense
did
looked pretty good.
Yeah, we know he didn't do.
That
He
Tampa Bay
got no points
defense
for
looks
me.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
Tampa's defense is really good. But
Well, they
still,
score
Mike
like 44 on
Thomas
them?
is a baller.
See, I wonder how much of the Tom Brady and the receivers not being on the same page was that.
Probably.
And how much of that will work itself out as the season goes along.
I think you're going to see really good defenses right now without this offseason.
That's right.
And then
That's
when
right.
these offenses click, you see Green Bay didn't have an issue. They
Right.
didn't add nobody.
Right.
I mean, they still have everybody from last year that was playing on offense.
Seattle looks so strong.
My
Seattle
fantasy,
looked good.
my fantasy
But our
team's
defense
offense is
didn't,
pretty
they didn't
good.
have great though.
They
Compared,
didn't add anybody.
Yeah, but their defense is smothering. That linebacker,
I know.
what's
Look,
his name?
we put
Abrams
up
or
points
whatever.
on
Who you talking about?
Jamal Adams.
yeah, Adams.
Jamal
Adams,
was
yeah.
a beast for sure.
The Seahawks.
Yeah. Did you watch the fucking Pittsburgh New York game?
Yeah, of course I did.
Saquon couldn't do a damn thing.
Well, it
dude.
ain't got nothing to do with Saquon. Our line is still a
I
problem.
know. It
Yeah.
has nothing to do with it. But Pittsburgh's D line was back. Is it New York's
good D-line.
biggest problem?
His
Or-
offensive line has
No,
been for
well,
7
not
years.
the biggest problem. Do the Steelers have a good defensive line?
Yes. And so they have an
Are they-
above average defensive line, and we have a below average offensive line. And it showed. I mean, that's the same problems we've had for years
That's
now.
the worst problem you could have in the NFL, I feel like.
And we've got Georgia boys on there. I mean, we're doing what we can to get that
just
shit
drafted
shored
them.
up, and we just can't. I mean,
really
get a new O-line coach or something, man.
All you need to know is Big Ben outrushed Saquon Barkley 9-6.
Yes,
That
he did.
is insane.
Yes, he did.
That's
I mean, dude,
That is insane.
you're right. It's not Barkley's problem. It
Right,
wasn't
because
him.
as soon as he gets
This
out
man,
into space-
boom, tackled.
Wasn't that?
Give me the ball, tackled. Give me
Right.
the ball, tackled.
If I'm not mistaken, too, that was Ben's first game since 2019, the beginning, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
Into 18.
Yeah, no, he missed the
He missed all last
Yeah, he
two.
definitely missed.
No, I thought he played. He hurt it in like the first game, second game.
I don't know. It was early.
That
Right.
He
man
hasn't
looks
played in a minute.
old playing football.
Yeah, he does.
I love. He is
He's
one
a
of
good.
my-
He's good.
Man, I don't. He ain't. I don't think he's good enough to
You're
do it.
tripping. You're wrong.
what he-
You are
This
wrong.
man can barely like jog.
Man,
Dude.
I
You don't
love
have to.
Ben
But he can throw
Roethlisberger.
a fucking football.
And he's not afraid to take a hit. He stands in that pocket,
This is why he won't
delivers
play
a
the
solid
whole
ball. That's why he won't play the whole year.
And he won't win a Super Bowl.
He's a big.
He already
Anymore.
has.
Anymore. Yes, he was good then. Jesus.
He was.
I'm
a
saying
lot
right
more
now he is not a.
Why are you so salty
He's
about
not-
Ben Roethlisberger?
I like Ben because he was on my fantasy team for the last 700 years, and
Well, that's
he
your
sucked
job
dick.
for being a bad fantasy player.
No, he was
Why
actually
did you
pretty
get the
good
same
at fantasy
guy so many
football.
times?
So you guys want to get into picking some games from today? So we got 3 NFL games, and then we're going to pick 3 college SEC games that start 6 days from now.
Hell yeah.
So here we go. All right, the first game involves one of our teams. It's Amit and Nick. Atlanta at Dallas. Dallas is -3.5. They start at 1:00.
When did that? That's not where that line opened. That line.
No, it
opened
moved a
at-
lot.
It
Yeah,
was like
where'd that line
one.
open up at?
7, I believe.
Woo! Yeah.
Wow.
I definitely got Falcons on this one. I mean,
Shit. Still give me the Cowboys 3.5.
All right.
I got Falcons winning that game.
I think I got the Falcons at least cover them. I think the Falcons might beat them. What do you think, Amit?
yeah, definitely. I think the Falcons are going to beat them. Our offense is showing up. I mean, our defense has been spotty, but I think we.
I don't know why everybody is on Dallas's dick.
They're a good
football
team.
team,
They're a
right?
good
Bro,
team.
they're Dallas, man. They're not that good of a team.
I don't disagree with what you're saying there. I mean, I don't think they're a contender for the conference. They'll win the division probably.
It's like
I don't
last
know,
week, man. I
It's
should
so
have picked
hard
the
to
fucking
say.
Rams. I knew
The
I should
Eagles.
have.
The Eagles are a really good football team that shits the bed all the time.
I think the
Cowboys
Eagles.
a good
Yeah.
team.
I think the Eagles might be bad this year.
You think they're gonna be bad?
Not looking good at all.
No, they look rough.
And I'm good with that.
Carson Wentz is looking perfect.
Well, I don't know. He looked fine in the first half of that game.
Blake, you got a pick for that Atlanta Dallas game?
His-
This man, I don't want to say Falcons.
I
so
know he
bad.
wants to, but he don't want to.
He doesn't want to, but he's just.
I'm going to go with the Atlanta Falcons.
Cover or to win? Oh,
I
right.
think they're going to win it.
I think so too. I think that line's a little off. We got 3 wins for the Falcons there,
Mark it down.
and a
That's
cover
a good
for
football team,
Dallas
too.
for Mike.
That's right.
All right, next game. New Orleans at Las Vegas. First ever game in Las Vegas Stadium. Las Vegas is 5.5-point underdogs at home. They play Monday night.
Is Michael Thomas
I
playing?
feel like that should be more
No,
like
It's a
7.
big question mark. Big,
He is.
big.
He was listed as out. I have him on my fantasy team. He's out.
Out now.
Yeah,
He's still 5.5-point favorites. We'll let Blake go first.
This home field advantage is nothing.
It's irrelevant.
Yeah, that
It's
doesn't mean
irrelevant.
shit.
That's
Home
right.
field advantage
It's
is
irrelevant.
nothing.
Yep.
I know we're gonna win this game.
Yep.
I know we're gonna win by at least 7 points.
Yeah, that's what
Blake
I'm saying.
has a cover. Amit,
I think they'll cover.
Zach.
7.
Yeah, definitely to have a touchdown for sure. 5.5. I'm taking it.
I hope
taking
I'm
the
wrong,
Saints.
but I think they're gonna cover.
I'll take Las Vegas, and I wouldn't be surprised if they don't win.
Don't
Whoa.
They run the ball really, really, really well, and they're going to stay in the game.
I
think
hope so.
5.5 is too many points.
very
You think 5.5 is too many?
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah, I got him as a touchdown for sure. Interesting.
All right, this game is actually on September 27th, but I figured since we were picking games and the line was already out, these two fuckers, San Francisco plays at New York next week
That's right.
at the Giants.
What's the line on that?
The San Francisco are 6.5-point favorites on the road. A week out from the line. It'll move, but that's the line right now.
I'm still taking San Francisco today at 6.5,
Yeah, me too. I would too.
and I think it'll get
they're-
bigger.
they'll
I think
get
it'll open up more.
7.5 probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you guys. What do you guys think?
I agree with you.
I think San Francisco, regardless.
Yeah, they're gonna kill him. I think.
Yeah.
San Francisco's tough.
Man, I don't like
Good
to
spot.
even, I was actually talking to Zig about this. He asked me, what do I think about Jimmy Garoppolo? And I was like, well, I just think he can be a consistent, he makes bad passes here and there, but with Shanahan's offensive scheme, he works well with them. But, he did make some fucking terrible passes, but I do think that has to do with the offseason and not getting those preseason
Yeah, it's hard to
reps
say how
and
much,
all that.
like, they're
and
gonna
he was
work
like
shit
that
out.
last year, man. He started off, he just looked nervous. Balls were getting thrown behind the players a lot. He gets up. He's going to be fine. But we need some fucking wide receivers.
They got Debo Samuels coming back in after week 3, so that'll help them out a lot.
That's going to
too.
be awesome.
I tell you what,
Whoever's got them on their team, man, I'd start them.
I like what I'm seeing from Daniel Jones.
Yeah, Daniel Jones doesn't look like a bad quarterback.
I like what I'm seeing.
He looks like
Yeah.
he's going to be a good quarterback. We'll see
I
how
agree.
good.
Man,
Way
yeah,
better
he
than
gets an O line, man.
previous.
He'll be
We
fine.
got to get a fucking line around him, and we got to stop dropping balls. We need better. We need one. We still don't have a number one receiver.
Darius Slayton, I don't know if he can be your number one, but he looked
I like him.
fire last
I
week.
like.
He's
I liked him
good.
last year, man.
He's
I like him
really
last-
He's
good, but I
consistent.
just don't know that he's a number one. Like you can't
He's
go to
kinda
him
like
when if it's third and gotta have it.
He's not a Michael Thomas. He's
That's
not a
right.
Julio Jones.
That's right.
He's
not a
like
DeAndre
slightly
Hopkins.
below
That's right.
Robert
feel you.
Woods.
But
kinda.
he's a solid 2. He's a solid 2.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what all of our players when they top out, they're 2s. We don't have a number one wide receiver, and Evan Ingram for whatever fucking reason can't catch a football.
I don't know what his issue is.
Oh God,
he
He's
could be
on the
really
field
good.
now too. He should be. Good.
He should be
He
a top
is
damn
good.
tight
Should
end.
be
He is,
the
you're right.
number one.
it is good. Just catch the damn ball.
Just quickly before we get into the college picks, did anybody watch the Thursday night game with the Browns and the Bengals?
I did not
With
get a chance.
Joe
I
Burrow?
watched.
Yeah, he looks good, dude.
Burrow looks like the real
He
deal.
looks-
I'm
I don't
telling
know
you,
why
man,
that's
that
a
is a
surprise.
real quarterback.
He put
bro.
the ball in their hands, dude.
Why are y'all surprised? Joe Burrow did the exact same
saying-
thing. He ran
I
a
know.
pro-style
I know.
offense last year and slung the fucking
Yeah.
ball and set a record.
Huh?
There's a difference between college and the pros.
Yeah,
and
historically speaking.
But he
right.
he faded into the NFL.
he already
just
looks
fine.
like the calming influence field general. Line up in 5 wide receivers. I'll call the play. It'll go to the
That
right
fucking
spot.
2-minute
Right.
warning at the end of
Yeah.
the end of the game
Game.
looked like a pro. Looked like
Yes, sir.
damn Peyton Manning going down
looks
there.
Absolutely.
He was just telling them what to do, just fucking
Sucks
marching.
that he's in Cincinnati.
He's a rookie.
I know, man.
What do you
I
mean
know.
That sucks.
Rookie
That's
first road game. They were 5 for 5 on 4th down.
This man threw 61 attempts, no interceptions.
And 300 yards, 3 touchdowns.
61 passes for the
61
rookie's
passes.
first start.
On the
Second.
road.
That's nuts.
Thursday night
Second.
football.
He's good. He's gonna be good.
He's
gonna be a
tough, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, so let's pick some NFL. SEC games. I can't wait. Everything's been pushed back, but as soon as Corona started, I said, as long as they don't miss football, I don't care what happens. And we're 6 days away from Georgia kicking off against Arkansas on the road. Anybody want to guess the line first before I tell you what it is?
Is it high?
I can't tell you that.
12.
13 and a half.
11.
I was going to say 10 and a half.
I like to guess lines before I look them up too. I thought 14 and a half. It's 24.
Jesus Christ. I'll take Arkansas on that.
I think I'll take them to cover too, Zach.
Yeah. I mean, there's no reason to do that first game of the season.
Once we pick it, I'll give you my reason why I think it's a cover. Go ahead, Zach.
Georgia's gonna cover.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, 24. You can't do that, right?
You can, especially
you
in
can.
college.
Who y'all picking?
They're gonna cover.
Okay.
I'm picking Arkansas to cover.
Yeah.
Arkansas was looking pretty okay.
They got
last year.
Sam Pittman, the offensive line coach from Georgia, is now their head coach. This
That's
will be
right.
his first game going against his old team.
That's right.
And yeah, so we'll see. The reason why, there's a couple reasons why I think that's too many points. Number one, they're playing against a coach who knows that literally everything they're going to do. They haven't had a warm-up game from a conference game, so normally they would play a couple warm-up games before you play conference games, and they don't even know who the quarterback's going to be yet. They haven't picked the starting quarterback yet.
Yeah, but that defense is going to be disgusting.
I mean, yeah, you're right. It literally could be 24-0. I mean,
Right.
I could see 24-0.
Like 56-2.
I think it's going to be something like
They get a safety.
38-13.
Watch it be 7-0.
That would be a cover, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like. Maybe I don't know. Maybe 24 is right if we can run the ball right.
Probably. I mean, dude, it's got to be pretty close.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know much about Arkansas, but I mean,
Here's the thing. That game can get out of hand quick, and we can jump up 21 in the first quarter and a half.
and they just kind of like coast.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I would prefer to see them do. Like, if you're up 3 scores, let's take our foot off the gas. Don't get anybody hurt. There's bigger games on the schedule.
There's
We
big
play
games.
Auburn next week and Alabama in 3. Let's
Get some quarterbacks some easy throw reps. Get
That's
your backup
right.
running back some reps. Keep everybody
right.
healthy.
That's exactly right. Let's get the
Let's get the wheels rolling.
the younger guys. What am I saying? The lower class guys.
All right. So another SEC game. Florida at Ole Miss. Ole Miss is 10.5 point home underdogs. So Florida's 10.5 point favorites on
That's
the road.
gonna be interesting. I think I like Florida in that to cover.
There's projected to finish second in the East, top 10 team, and
They're right behind us, right? We're
Right.
4, they're 5.
Zach.
I don't
That's
know,
right,
man.
I
I
forgot
feel
you're a
I
fucking
don't know.
Florida fan.
I know nothing about this, and
Dude.
I feel like Ole Miss is going to win that game.
Ole Miss has a new head coach. Anybody know who it is?
Jesus fuck, man.
That's not.
Would we
the
know?
coach.
Yes.
That is not the coach. Mike.
Jesus fuck is not the coach. The head coach
Be a hell of a
is
coach, though, if he was.
would.
Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin is their head coach.
No, that's not where I was headed.
realized Lane left at Florida Atlantic.
That's correct.
He got run out
So,
of town.
yep, his first game's against Florida. Let's see. Blake is a Florida fan. What do you got? Chomping all day.
Well,
huh?
Lane Kiffin can't run an organization. Lane Kiffin can run an offense, and that's it.
Then why doesn't he do that?
Because he can't keep his dick in his pants either. He
That's
had a good had a good thing going for him at Alabama.
Maybe he's big. Maybe he's
Ahmed,
Nick
what you think?
Saban.
I think Ole Miss is gonna get it.
Yeah,
of course.
I'm with it.
You with Ole Miss?
I think it's gonna be more competitive. Like I said, these offenses are gonna come out slow. Keep the game close. These points might not get covered from all these big point spreads. All right, another game too. It's the closest game of the week. Surprisingly, Tennessee is actually ranked 15th, but it's Tennessee at South Carolina. South Carolina's a 1 point home underdog. They just picked us. Their starting quarterback is a transfer. They had a freshman starter last year, Helinski. They had a quarterback transfer in from Colorado State. They actually went with the Colorado State transfer, and a lot of people in Columbia are kind of pissed about that. But got USC at Tennessee. What do you think, Mike?
At Tennessee?
No, USC
It's in
at
Columbia?
home against Tennessee. That's right.
Man, that's a pick'em game, and one that I would just stay away from that one because I want to see both of those teams play first. If you put a gun to my head, I'll say I'll take Tennessee on the road.
Tennessee's garbage, bro. USC.
It's the shit bowl for sure. They're both
Yeah.
garbage.
USC for me.
Sorry, Crowley. I think he's a Tennessee fan.
Yeah,
I think
he
a
is.
kid
right,
at
yeah.
work that's been trying to force me that Tennessee is going to be good this year is because his girlfriend goes to Tennessee. Give me Tennessee for Armando.
All right.
That's like the battle for the third place in the SEC. I honestly don't know what happened. One game, one team will show up. The next game, they won't. I'll
That's
go with the
right.
better coach. I think Tennessee's got the better coach.
That's why I say I just stay away from that game. both of those teams are capable of killing themselves.
100%. Those are the picks. We'll lock those in, and we'll check out how those games go. But I'm excited for football.
It's back, baby.
It's back, man.